Well, hello, everybody. We heard the hush, so we assume that was our cue. You're ready to go. Food must be over. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the 90th, yes, the 90th annual Quarter Century Club celebration. Thrilled to be back together for this annual event. My name is Matt Lovelace. I'm a scholarly assistant professor here at the Murrow College of Communication, still a ways out from my Quarter Century Club induction.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Phil Weiler. I'm Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Welcome. We are excited to have you here today.
We've got a lot to read, so we'll do this together. We'd first like to welcome the honorees and employees throughout the WSU system. Excited to have this time to celebrate all of our Quarter Century Club inductees. We saw a lot of the names here on the screens if you've happened to take a look. First, please join me in thanking Dr. Ruth Bowden. I don't know where Dr. Bowden ended up. Lovely music we had heard. We'll applaud the empty chair for now. Dr. Bowden is a professor for the WSU School of Music. We're delighted to have her play for us today. And I want to thank some of the individuals responsible for putting on today's event, of course, WSU's Employee Recognition Program. That's housed in Human Resource Services. Not often we get to do this, but please, round of applause for Human Resources. All of them work along with the Cub event staff to make all of this possible here today.
So now it's my pleasure to be able to introduce Dr. Kirk Schultz. As you all know, Kirk is our 11th president at Washington State University, and he's also a tenured professor in the Jean and Linda Voiland School of Chemical Engineering and Bioengineering. Since joining WSU in 2016, President Schultz has prioritized increasing the reach and effectiveness of the WSU system-wide system of campuses, our extension offices, and programs that really impact and benefit the citizens of the state of Washington all across our great state. As chief executive, President Schultz sets the strategic vision and direction for the entire WSU system. He also advocates for higher education policy at both the state and federal level. He engages in all of our philanthropic activities and is also representing WSU, as I said, at the state and federal levels. Dr. Schultz is indeed an asset to WSU. We are pleased and fortunate to have him as our leader. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kirk Schultz.
Well, good morning, and this is one of the most fun events we get to do each year, and so it's just a real pleasure to recognize all of our employees that have been with us for so long. If I think back 25 years ago, I can still sort of remember that, but anyway, 25 years ago, it is fun to think about you all coming to WSU across our system at our different campuses, staying here when you probably had opportunities sometimes to go elsewhere, and really focusing on making a difference in the workplace and where you are. So let me just continue to congratulate you and thank you for what you've done for our great university. I also want to thank Teresa Elliott-Cheslick and the HRS team for putting this on. I've often said that, you know, if I die and go to hell, they'll bring me back as a vice president for human resources. So I appreciate the great job our HRS team does on dealing with all kinds of different situations, and it's fantastic that they get to also lead a celebration of people here. So just a big round of applause, please, for Teresa and our HRS team. You know, one of the things, too, that we also make sure that we do is this is not just a WSU Pullman event. We've got colleagues from around the state, from Everett, Spokane, Tri-Cities, Pullman, Vancouver, Extension, and beyond. And just welcome today to all of those folks at those different campuses as they also celebrate longevity there. Over the past year, we've welcomed 69 people into the Quarter Century Club. Combined, these employees have given WSU more than 1,725 years of service, supporting this institution on behalf of our students, communities, and the state. This level of investment and dedication is nothing short of incredible and represents 20 lifetimes of continuous effort. Congratulations to each of you on this tremendous accomplishment. Please, a round of applause for all of our honorees. We are fortunate to have so many committed long-term employees who made a difference at WSU. Your dedicated efforts day in and day out affirm that WSU is an incredible institution comprised of spirited Cougar faculty and staff who go the extra mile on behalf of their communities. It's interesting, I've got family members that work in different industries, and I'm not talking about my spouse, but that work for telecommunications and other types of things. And what's always interesting is during the holidays when we sort of sit down and we talk about work environment, we talk about dedication, we talk about employees making a difference, higher education is special. And I don't know of another industry where people so often go that extra mile. And they do it because it's 5 o'clock, you're ready to go home, and a student knocks on your door and they need just 5 minutes. An hour later, you're done and you're on your way home. But you also see somebody walking through town or in the gym or at the grocery store. That dedication to stopping, paying attention to somebody, asking them how they're doing, and finding ways to help is just not something that happens in a lot of other industries. The other thing that's interesting is I have my brother actually works for a major computer firm making hardware, and they don't talk about job satisfaction the same way. If they design a new chip, that feels great and it's awesome, and maybe they help the company's bottom line. But what's interesting is I talk to people, and I'm turned 60 this year, at that point in their career, higher education, faculty and staff, you all can talk about the impacts you've made on people. And that's a powerful piece of what we all do, and I appreciate your dedication to doing that. I know that WSU is also a bit of a special place. This is the 4th land-grant university I've been associated with. We tend to take for granted. You see somebody anywhere, and you hear a Go Cougs, and you say, Go Cougs back. And sometimes, I don't know about you all, I have conversations with people I've never met before that just see the logo. They have no idea that I work for the university or where I live. Sometimes they do and just don't want to say anything. But a lot of times, we've all had those experiences. All of the other land-grant universities I worked for talked about a family atmosphere and those things, but we didn't have quite the same level of being in Europe and walking through an airport and getting a Go Cougs from somebody and striking up a conversation. So you're part of a unique culture, but you've helped build, maintain, and help that culture thrive. So end of the day, thank you for what you do. Thank you for your dedication to excellence. Thank you for being part of Washington State University. And I look forward to coming back in my walker and congratulating all of you on 50 years at WSU. And with that, Go Cougs. Thank you. There are some times I probably should read what was in front of me. So one of the other things is we now have a short video from some of our awardees.
So you want me to read them out?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. In 1998, the big events were
Google was founded in 98. Google was founded in 98. That is bizarre.
Search engine Google is founded. I can't even imagine life without Google now.
Apple unveiled the iMac.
Eggs were 88 cents and gas was $1.47. I can't believe that.
I can remember gas being 75 cents a gallon. Yeah.
The biggest films 25 years ago, Titanic. That was a great film.
I did really like Titanic.
Armageddon, Saving Private Ryan, Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love is the one I've watched several times. It's my English major heart.
In 1998, the biggest TV shows were ER, Friends, Frasier, Monday Night Football. And at that time, Monday Night Football was not done by Carrie Underwood.
The biggest songs of the year, You're Still the One by Shania Twain, which is my dad's heartthrob, so I heard that song over and over again.
I joined the faculty here in 1998.
And I'm joining the 25th, what am I joining? I'm joining okay, I'll start over.
And I'm joining the Quarter Century Club.
Wow, what are my favorite WSU memories?
Trying to think of specific. There's so many. It's hard to think about just one.
Game day. Game day was amazing.
Always enjoyed going to the football games, so I've had season tickets every year.
The Apple Cup that was a blizzard. WSU didn't wear cleats, UW did, and the cleats got all balled up with snow and they couldn't do anything, and WSU team with tennis shoes kind of ran all over them.
And the other one, favorite memory would be my youngest daughter graduating from WSU with her degree in biology. Working here is one thing, watching one of your kids walk across that stage is something that you'll cherish for the rest of your life.
When my son was in preschool, he was terrified of Butch. So we would go over to the Cub, but he would put his head in the door and he'd look. Because one time we had seen Butch in the lobby of the Cub. And he wouldn't go in to have lunch unless he checked out, is Butch here?
I've been all over the world. I've lived in many places. What kept us here is that this is just a great place to raise a family.
Really, I love the community here. I love learning. And those two things have been a really powerful inducement for me to stay.
The community support at WSU has just been amazing. Our family went through a tragedy and we felt embraced and supported by the community, and that meant everything to us.
It's the people you work with, and it truly is. Make it interesting, make it worth coming to work every day.
There are people who work here who do such wide-ranging, important work. A university is a place where, when you can bring those voices together to talk to each other, that's such an incredibly wonderful experience.
I want to give back to my community, and through WSU Extension, that's a way that you can provide help to your community.
All kinds of different ways that I've helped WSU and WSU's helped me feel like a better person.
Well, I'd just like to say congratulations to all the fellow Quarter Century Club members.
Good for this class of 25 years, for what we've brought to the university and what over time we've built.
There's a lot of different ebbs and flows that have happened at WSU that we can be proud of.
Nowadays, people don't work in the same institution or the same job for long periods of time. It's becoming a rarity. My generation is one of the last generations that would stick with a job for not just years but decades.
To build those community relationships and to bring continuity to the program and to what WSU stands for.
And I would thank them for providing that service to the university.
Well, I'd first like to say that I'm really I'm kidding. I want to give a shout out, by the way. Technology from 1998, is only advanced so far. Shout out to Scott Vick and his team, of course, for putting that on. Obviously, that's really well done. We can't, I'm just going to blame the Wi-Fi here. But what I want to talk about is just appreciation for employees as a fellow faculty member. I know what it's like to sort of get into that office, do your job, and wonder if anybody notices. And certainly students do, and there are very, very rewarding moments throughout the career. And I want to talk about somebody who's working very hard to make sure WSU does show you that appreciation beyond just today. We've invited Kelly Brantner, who is the Director of Membership and Marketing at the Alumni Association, to address you. Now, Kelly's been to this event a number of years. This time she's being inducted into the Quarter Century Club herself. So Kelly wants to say a few words about a generous benefit from the Alumni Association for our QCC members. Kelly, come to the stage.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. I think this is the 11th time that I've been able to talk to you about what the gift that we're going to give you today. But talking to several of you today and getting the honor to work with many of you, I think we all agree it doesn't feel like 25 years, right? We are so honored to be able to provide a one-year complimentary membership to all 2023 Quarter Century Club members. It is just a small token of our appreciation for your service to WSU. You are what makes WSU awesome. So you should have already received your complimentary membership card in the mail. If not, see me afterwards. I'll make sure we get that. If you were already an annual member, thank you so much. We've extended your membership. If you are a Life or Platinum Life member, not only do you have a piece of my heart, we've also sent a gift to you to thank you for your support of the Alumni Association. You are now part of the Alumni Association's 46,000 members, 46,000 plus. And you have access to all the amazing COOG networking opportunities throughout the state, across the globe, online. Your card also gives you access to hundreds of discounts and special members-only programs. This is a full rights and privileges membership. We are so proud to help welcome the 2023 Quarter Century Club new members, and the Alumni Association is so proud to be a part of thanking you for what you've done for WSU. Go Cougs!
All right, Quarter Century Club inductees, this is the moment that we have certainly been waiting for. We want to be able to thank you individually. We're going to be calling you up to the stage in groups. When I call your name, please, I'll let, yes, there's our Ivana. If you please meet with Anna, and she'll send you up. We're going to talk about you individually so that your colleagues, your friends, your family members can really make sure they understand what your time here at WSU has been like for the last quarter century. President Schultz will present you with a certificate. Our colleague Bob Hubner will be taking photos. And when you have had your photo, then you can return to your seat. So Matt, do you want to start with the first group?
I do. I'll say all three of your names so you're ready to rise, and then I'll read some biographies as we get some photos taken. Dr. John Bishop, Dr. Trevor James Bond, and Sushmita Bose. Come on up. John Bishop, a founding member of the School of Biological Sciences, where he taught genetics, evolution, and community ecology. He's been program leader for biology since 2012 and served as interim CAS director and associate dean. He is best known for his 34 years of work on Mount St. Helens. Dr. John Bishop. And as that photo is being taken, Dr. Trevor James Bond is the director of the David G. Pollard Center for Arts and Humanities, the co-director of the Center for Digital Scholarship and Curation, and the associate dean for digital initiatives and special collections at the Washington State University Libraries. Trevor received his master's in library information science with a specialization in archives and preservation management, as well as a master's in ancient history at UCLA. Wait, who you got this weekend? There we go. Good answer. In 2009, he was promoted to the rank of librarian 4/professor. He has completed his PhD, and he did it in the right spot, at WSU in 2019. Dr. Trevor James Bond. Congratulations. And finally, Sushmita Bose. Sushmita Bose is a Westinghouse Distinguished Professor of MME, Affiliate Faculty Chemistry in the Floyd College of Medicine. She received the NSF Presidential Career Award, the ACERS PACE and Fullrath Awards, and she's advised more than 50 grad, MS, and PhD students. There's some wild numbers coming up here. Sushmita has published more than 300 papers, 13 issued patents, 24 book chapters, 9 edited books, and more than 30,000 citations. She's a fellow of the AAAS, Materials Research Society, National Academy of Inventors, ASM International, American Institute for Medical and Biological Engineering, the Royal Society of Chemistry, and is an elected member of the Board of Directors of the WSAS. Sushmita Bose.
Our next group includes Kelly Brantner, Randolph Cross, and Don Daniels. Kelly Brantner started working at WSU after graduation at the Cub in the coveted, in not a coveted location, in a converted supply closet. Hopefully she has expanded beyond the supply closet. She was working closely with amazing students and professionals in student involvement and now connecting with the greatest alumni in the world at the WSU Alumni Association. She is a first-generation college graduate, and she is happy and thrilled to be here at WSU after a quarter century. Congratulations. Randy Cross. Randy started at WSU the day that he retired from the U.S. Army. He initially worked with video conferencing at WSU and now manages the voice over IP system for Pullman, Everett, and several of the extension locations. He happens to be married to a fellow WSU Quarter Century Club member, and they have 4 beautiful children. Don Daniels has served as a police officer at WSU Pullman campus for the last 25 years and now is currently serving as our Assistant Chief of Police.
Mine was short.
Yeah.
Our next honorees, Aaron Esser, Kay Glazer, and Daniel Gordon. And we'll start with Aaron. Aaron Esser, a regional extension agronomist based in the Lincoln-Adams County Extension area, also the chair of the WSU Wilkie Research and Extension Farm. That's near Davenport, Washington. His program focuses on dryland wheat production and conservation farming practices in the low and intermediate rainfall regions of eastern Washington. Mr. Esser. And Kay Glazer is the Director of Development in the College of Veterinary Medicine. She's worked in development most of her career at WSU. Kay is an adopted Cougar. She's a Cougar, come on. Having earned her degree at LCSC, she and her husband, Bob, have 4 sons, 5 grandchildren, a cat, and a dog. Kay Glazer. Congratulations. And next up is Daniel Gordon. Mr. Gordon started his WSU career at WSU Puyallup as a 15-year-old. He attended Walla Walla Community College, taking courses in ag science and diesel mechanics, and worked 2.5 years in Ellensburg on a hay and cattle ranch. Now, in April 1998, he was hired to WSU Mount Vernon. Since then, he has held several titles and duties, including facilities and farm manager since 2012. Daniel Gordon.
Our next group will include Lisa Hunter and Robert Krikak. As Lisa comes to the stage, I'll let you know that she is a proud alumna of Washington State University. When she started at WSU, she was part of the leadership team that led to the change of the Edward R. Murrow School of Communication to now the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. She later moved to the Carson College of Business, where she helped create a student-focused Carson Center for Student Success. Currently, she splits her time managing the dual degree program at Cesar Ritz Colleges in Brig, Switzerland, and being the WSU Everett Registrar. During her years at WSU, she received the 2021 Administrative Professional Advisory Council Award and was twice awarded the Outstanding Staff Award at the Carson College of Business. And Robert Krikak. Bob came to WSU after a successful career in interior design and architectural practice. Boy, all right, I guess I should be reading as well. He continues his scholarship of design communication and is currently the interior design program head. He takes great pride in having mentored hundreds of Cougs who are now part of the profession that he loves so dearly.
Our next set of honorees include Lucila Loera, Dr. Jill McCluskey, and Deborah Moberg Williams. Lucy Loera provides fiscal and human resource management, program development, and program effectiveness. She's led efforts to meet students' basic needs, first-gen initiatives, diversity efforts, and strength-based training. Her commitment to leveraging understanding of what impacts students in their academic journeys stems from her subtractive schooling experiences and her desire to disrupt these for future generations. Early in her career, she learned to seek external funding to provide support services to students. She's procured more than $29 million in federal, state, and private funding. Lucy Loera. And Dr. Jill McCluskey is a Regents Professor and Director of the School of Econ Sciences. Her research focuses on product quality and reputation, food labeling and standards, and consumer preferences for new technology. She served as a major professor to 49 PhD graduates. She is the editor of the American Journal of Agriculture, Econ, chair of the BANR of the NAS, and is on the board of the IAAE. There will be a quiz on this later. She is the past president and fellow of the AAEA and fellow of the AAAS. She received her PhD from UC Berkeley back in 1998. Dr. McCluskey, thank you. And Deborah Moberg Williams attended WSU, receiving her BS in 1986 and MS in 1989 in animal sciences. Her focus was livestock nutrition. Debbie worked in WSU institutional research and WSU Learning Center. In 2003, Debbie started as WSU Extension Director for Walla Walla County, overseeing 4-H, SNAP Ed, and Master Gardeners. Extension serves her community to support economy and improve the quality of life. And, of course, you wouldn't be surprised, she gardens and raises her own beef and chicken.
Next, I'd like to call up Cherie Morris, Kelly Mayotte Baker, and Arlene Parquet. Cherie Morris started in the cashier's office. She loved the fast pace and being able to work with students. She then moved to accounts payable, where she enjoyed her coworkers very much. Cherie has been there for 5 years before starting with the travel department. Cherie then moved to the College of Agriculture, Human and Natural Resource Sciences after hearing what a great place that was, and she has been with Connors now for 6 years. Congratulations, Cherie. Kelly Mayotte Baker, Cougar Pride. Kelly Mayotte Baker is Palouse born. WSU is in her blood. Quarter century of service to the underserved, understanding for those who need answers, providing kindness to all, and a willingness to leave no stone unturned in making a student's journey successful. She is able to listen, eager to serve, and honest to all. Congratulations. And Arlene Parquet. Prior to WSU, Arlene worked as a counselor, training administrator, and a mental health case manager. During her time at WSU, Arlene worked for the Office of Admissions, the College of Education, Development and Recruitment, the College of Liberal Arts in Recruitment and Retention, and Student Ambassador Advisor for the College of Arts and Sciences. Arlene is also a proud Coug mom of a WSU grad.
Our next honorees, Laurel Ray, Jamie Lynn Rice, and Denise Sanderson Eckelbarger. Now, Laurel Ray came to WSU Vancouver with a Master of Fine Arts in Ballet, and she's used her strength, discipline, and creativity to sauter, tourner, and glisser her way. Did I do it? From academic advisor to associate vice chancellor for enrollment, thank you, Google, for your 25 years of service. Today, she provides leadership for the Office of Administration, Student Financial Services, the Registrar's Office, Veterans Affairs, and other critical aspects of the enrollment management process. Her passions lie in helping students navigate higher education and improving equity in the college experience. And Jamie Rice started at WSU as a javelin thrower in the fall of 1994. Jamie has earned a bachelor's, master's, and currently working on a PhD. Career includes previous work in athletics as an academic counselor and 22 years at the School of Design and Construction as both staff and now a career track faculty member. Jamie even has a daughter named Crimson. Congratulations. And Denise Sanderson Eckelbarger, not a Coug grad, but a Coug at heart, right here in Pullman was where she had her start. Graphic design and video in the media shop for the College of Sciences Technical Services was her very first stop here. Then off to WSU Spokane to share her marketing skills, where the campus and the Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine brought professional new thrills. Looking for a change, but she bled crimson and gray. She leapt over to fundraising and, yes, making funds better for youth and 4-H. She loves her WSU job, and that's no mistake right there. Denise Sanderson Eckelbarger.
Next, I'd like to call up Jonathan Shad and Dr. Krishmurthy Siva Kumar. John Shad's career with WSU began in 1998 at the inception of the Spokane campus at River Point. His duties have grown as the campus has matured, and he's currently serving as the Senior Facilities Executive for Facilities Operations at the WSU Health Sciences campus. Congratulations. Krishnamurthy Sivakumar joined WSU in the fall of 1998. He has been a faculty member in the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science ever since. He's currently serving as the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs in the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Congratulations.
Next, we have Dr. Ahmad Tiberi, Lori Torkelson, and Frank Waters. Forgive me for the mispronunciation. Dr. Ahmed Tiberi is a professor for the College of Veterinary Medicine. He has more than 100 publications and 8 books on reproductive medicine and surgery in horses, cattle, sheep, goats, and camelids. Ahmed has received several national and international awards in teaching, veterinary practice, and outreach. He has a Bartlett Award by the Society for Theriogenology and Theriogenologist of the Year. Lori Torkelson began work at WSU as an office assistant in the Department of Human Development. She currently advises the College of Arts and Sciences for the History and Sociology departments. Lori Torkelson, thank you. And Frank Waters, I may have given you an extra title there, has worked with children pre-K through high school in either a teaching or coaching position for more than 30 years. He spent 25 of those years specifically at the WSU Children's Center as a preschool teacher. Talk about a job.
Now I'd like to call up the last group of honorees today, Dr. Karen Weatherman, Dr. Joan Wu, and Dr. Hui Zhang. Karen Weatherman has served as the Director of First-Year Programs since 2006. In this capacity, she has coordinated the First-Year Focus Living Learning Community Program, the Common Reading Program, and the University 104 College Success Seminar for the Pullman campus. Prior to this position, she worked for the WSU General Education Writing Across the Curriculum Initiative. Karen earned her Master's of Arts and her PhD in English at WSU. Dr. Joan Wu earned her Bachelor of Science and her Master's of Science in Hydrology from Tongji University in Shanghai. She earned her Master's in Mathematics from WSU and her PhD in Agricultural Engineering from The Ohio State University. Dr. Wu researches and teaches hydrology. She served as WSU's faculty legislative representative from 2014 to 2018. Congratulations, Dr. Wu. And Dr. Hui Zhang is an assistant professor in the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. His research focuses on immunology and cancer biology, with a specific emphasis on alcohol-related immunotoxicology, tumor immunology, and immunotherapy. His research has been supported by the National Institutes of Health. And with Dr. Zhang, we have reached the end of the alphabet and the last of those being honored today. Let's give a big round of applause for all these quarter-century club inductees and the members. Go Cougs!
Thank you so much to all of you. Obviously, we know how special this place is to both live and work. I was here as an undergraduate. One of the first people who advised me was actually Lisa Hunter, a Quarter Century Club member here today. She was probably somebody who told me to take a public speaking class as a freshman. I got an A- there, so that's on the transcript forever. But it is truly a special place, and I want to thank everybody who helped make this possible. It's not just about the location. It's not all the stuff we're shouting at College Game Day about. It obviously has to do with the faculty that's here as well, and so we appreciate all of you. Now, we want you to know there will be a group photograph here of all of our 25-year members. That will take place to the left of the stage, so please, if you can, stay for a few minutes so we can get a group photo of all of you. Also want to let you know the floral centerpieces on the table are reserved for our 2023 honorees, so please, our Quarter Century Club members, take one home with you today.
Thank you, everybody, for attending today and supporting the Quarter Century Club. While our Quarter Century Club members are assembling to take their photos, Please feel free to stick around, visit with your colleagues. The photo booth in the back is still open. We'd love for you to take advantage of that. That'll be available till noon today. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and go Cougs.